What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we are going to be talking about something that I have been waiting for a long time. Well, I know a lot of people haven't been waiting for what I've been waiting for, but y'all have been waiting for. We'll just get into the video. All right, we got a lot of leaks, right? We got a lot of leaks, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So, starting out, we actually have right here, we have a new Monspeed, right? Brand new Monspeed coming to the game. And not only do we have a new Monspeed, we have a new, where's that? Gloxinia, and we have a new, Ten Commandment Dreyfus as well. Now, what I want to talk about is, if you guys don't know, all right, let me go ahead and pull it up. If you guys don't know, every commandment is getting, basically every commandment is getting a coin shop unit. If you look, all of them, look, you got Darriere, you got Estarossa, Galland, Meliscula, etc. Right? All of them are getting, they're basically all getting coin shop units, right? Well, with the release of these new ones, I want to go over the old characters and then talk a little bit about the new characters as well as going over all the other stuff and everything like that. So, starting out, we have new Monspeed, which you can tell it's a coin shop unit because all the commandments coin shops have this red and black type of outfit on them, which you can actually see here. I'll pull it up. Okay, we're not doing it that way. Let's go down here and just look at we can actually look at Estarossa. I have Estarossa, right? So you see Estarossa here. Well, his UR outfit is this, right? This is his UR outfit, which, like, all of them have that red and black aesthetic. Well, that's this Estarossa's, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, they have the red black aesthetic thing, so you know that they're going to be the coin shop unit. And then along with that, we have his first skill, which I don't know, it's just fire. I can't tell you what it actually does because we don't know. We have a second skill, which is another like fire blast, and then his passive, which is him reaching out. Now, obviously, and then here's his weapons as well. Now, obviously, Monspeed has two passives because he has his commandment passive, which doesn't change, and then he has his normal passive. So, looking at old Monspeed, inflict damage equal to 240% of attack, inflict damage to 300% of attack to one enemy, fills ult gauge by 1, and then 500 fills ult gauge by 2. Pretty good, nothing crazy. Then this other one applies weak point to all enemies, 60%, 90%, 150%. It's an AoE attack that applies weak point. It's actually really good. Then, if you go to his passive, the hero takes 30% less damage from ultimate move, right? And then his commandment passive, allies and enemies will not gain ultimate move gauge from using skills in PvP. So, basically, you can only get ult gauge from fusing cards or moving cards or whatever the case may be like that. This Monspeed, I feel like, is actually a very good unit. I feel like this Monspeed is actually a very good unit. But yeah, after that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to my boy Gloxinia. If you guys don't know, fairies are my favorite race, clan, whatever you want to call it, in Seven Deadly Sins. You should be able to tell though by like King, literally my favorite unit in the game. And I actually used to run all fairies. Like I literally ran Red Helbram, who his passive gives himself a buff, and then Elaine, right? Who Elaine would give all fairies HP related stats increase by 15, so life steal, recovery, regeneration, HP, all of that, right? And then you had King, who would give fairies 8% base stats, which would be attack, HP, defense, right? I used to run all of them, and I was always waiting for Gloxinia to drop. Well, when Gloxinia dropped, I dropped like $180 on him, right? $180 on packs and everything, summoning non-stop. Did not pull him. Like 5 months. I want to say 4 or 5 months. Not even 4 or 5. It's probably like 3. 3 or 4 months after he dropped, I pulled this man from a discounted single summon. One gem pulled him, and I've just kept him like this. I've kept him right there because it's like, I don't even want to use them anymore. I'm so mad. I'm so heated. I might bring back the full fairy PvP though. I might bring back the gang. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta max them out. But I've just been so mad about it. But we are getting a new Gloxinia. And now that we're getting a new Gloxinia, my dreams might come true. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at old Gloxinia, he's not that good, right? He's not bad, but he's, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and look at him. His first skill, inflicts damage equal to 130% of attack to one enemy, makes the target bleed for 2 turns, right? 195% bleed for 2 turns, 325 bleed. But you gotta realize, right? This multiplier is super low for a single target ability. Granted, he is applying bleed, but it's like most units just, well, not most units. Most teams have King and they cleanse. Or even without King, they have Blue Lilia who can also cleanse. So it's like, it's not super useful. I mean, he's still pretty good though. Don't sleep. Now, we're gonna talk about why this is a good thing, right? We're gonna talk about why his percentage is not that bad. Going on to a second skill, 120% attack to all enemies, 120% attack to all enemies disable attack skills, and then 180 disables attack skills for 2 turns. So he literally has the same thing that Red Gother has on this one, which is fine. Nothing crazy. Moving on to his passive though, this is what makes this skill not that bad, right? His first skill. Increases hero defense related stats by 5% for each ally alive. So it can be up to 15%, right? Now, increases attack related stats by 5% for each dead ally. Applies when entering battle. So basically, if your whole team's alive, he's getting 15% to defense related stats. Then if his whole team is dead, he gets 15% to attack related stats. The only thing is, like, who wants their team to be dead? That's kind of weird. And then if you go look at his ultimate, right? Spirit Spear Basqui's first form inflicts ruin, which is increased damage dealt by 20% per debuff target on enemy. So basically he can apply 2 debuffs to someone and then ult 560%. It's just like it's like, do you want him to have damage or do you want to be a debuff type character? Because like his ult, his attack, and both his ult and both his attacks scream debuff type, but then like this is trying to make him a tank / damage dealer. It's kind of weird. He's just not that good, right? He's really average. His commandment though, allies and enemies who use 2 or more skills, allies and enemies who use 2 or more skills in a single turn will have their attack related stats reduced by 30%. Which this is pretty cool. You can't use 2 attack skills or you're gonna get your stuff debuffed by 30%, which is a lot, right? That's a lot. If we go here, let me go ahead and duplicate this. Go to characters and look at Estarossa. I don't even think Estarossa debuffs by near. Maybe he does. Yeah, by 20%. Yeah, so he's doing 20%. This man Gloxinia is doing 30%. And it's wild. Anyways, but yeah, so this is old Gloxinia. So trust me, I'm super happy that we're getting a new one because I need that man to be crispy. Alright? If you guys don't know, alright, let's go ahead and go to the shop. I got 21 coins. Why do I have 21 coins? Well, one of them is going towards Blue King, which I literally need 1 more dupe and my Blue King is max ult. But even besides that, right? I am waiting for my boy Gloxinia. I'm grabbing him out the shop. Am I gonna max his ult? Should I max his ultimate? Because Elaine and Helbram both have max ult, and King's gonna have max ult. So I could have like a full max ult team. That would be fire. I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. Nah, we not. I'm gonna get him, but we not maxing his ult out. But yeah. So that is Gloxinia right there. Here's his first attack, which we don't know what it does. Here's his second attack. Then here's his passive. I don't know what that is. If he can bring back an ally, fire. Wait, that would actually be heat. And then this is his weapon, right? Moving on to Fraudrin. It says Fraudrin, but it's Dreyfus. 10 Commandment Dreyfus. It's weird because this is supposed to be 10 Commandment Dreyfus. It literally says 10 Commandment Fraudrin, Dreyfus, whatever. He has no commandment passive. I don't know. But this guy just came out. he can do extort, which is pretty cool. But the thing is, right, he extorts with attacking, which is kind of cool. Now, granted, he doesn't take the stats of the whole team. It's only one unit, but he attacks, which is pretty cool. And then AoE attack, removes buff, cancels buff stances, yada, yada, yada. I don't really care about him. We don't even know how good he is yet because most people ain't used him, so I'm not going to go over him too crazy. But we do have a 10 commandment coin shop Dreyfus coming. Here's his first skill, second skill, passive, whatever. We also have his weapon right here. Now, I want to talk a little bit about some of this other stuff that we're getting. We are getting Guild Wars. Now, this is Guild War, a Guild War picture, excuse me. Here's some areas, nothing crazy. All of these are like areas or whatever. Then we got the town emblem Guild War, right? So I guess this is the emblem for the town, for the Guild Wars or whatever. Moving on here, this is the Guild War ratings. If you move here, this is gonna be another Guild War rating as well. And then right here, Guild War defense item, and then this one is the offense item. Right here, we are having a bingo event. Apparently, we're having a bingo event for the 777 million downloads, whatever the case. So there's that. If you move on, if you look at all this, we have a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'm assuming that it's going to be some type of picture bingo where you have to like put the pictures together because these two go together. Then you have this and that one going together. You have a whole bunch of these matching with each other. So I'm just going to assume that's what's going on. We have this picture, which is just, it looks like rewards. Then you have this 777 bingo ticket. Then you have this ticket as well, which is a bingo exchange ticket. And then you have this 777 bingo square thing. I don't know. But, so yeah, I mean, that is pretty much it for, here, let me switch this over because that's on the wrong thing. Anyways, that is pretty much it for all the leaks. I am super excited, like I said. Let me know if you guys want me to bring back, like, full fairy PvP or something. I don't know. I might bring it back. We'll see. If you guys want to play Grand Cross on your PC, completely free, 60 frames, no lag, there's a link in the description. You can download BlueStacks, which is the emulator that I use. You can download Grand Cross. You can play completely free, 60 frames, no lag. It will help me out a bunch if you guys do. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys did in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.